Welcome to your MES e-lesson study guide. I'm Virginia. In this video, I'll describe the content of MES e-lessons and the most effective way to study using MES's conjugation system. I'll also explain the how of speaking English. Before every e-lesson, you will be provided with a list of vocabulary words. These words come directly from your e-lesson. It's important to study these words by printing out the list and making flashcards. We recommend that you study your native language's translation first and then memorize the English equivalent. For example, eat. This will lock the word into your memory. By studying the lesson's vocabulary list more than 5 times a day, you can achieve instant recall. Included in the vocabulary list are prepositional phrases and time references. Remember, prepositional phrases begin with a preposition, function as adjectives and adverbs, and never contain the subject of the sentence. As an adjective, the prepositional phrase will answer the question, which one? For example, the boy in the front row is tired. Which boy? The one in the front row. As an adverb, a prepositional phrase will answer questions such as how, when, or where. For example, Jack is tired from a long day. How did Jack get tired? From a long day. I'll meet you after class. When will you meet me? After class. We had a drink at the bar. Where did we have a drink? At the bar. Prepositional phrases need to be memorized because they are not governed by any strict rules. Also, included in the vocabulary are time references. Time references describe a period or a point in time. For example, I am going to see you tomorrow. When are you going to see me? Tomorrow. Finally, your vocabulary list provides you with the latest modern expressions. English is an evolving language, and MES believes that in order to speak fluently, like a native speaker, you should know and be able to use modern slang and idioms. For example, he's under the weather. She had a fender bender this morning. The Goo Goo Dan is a system of learning, memorizing, and fluently speaking the English tenses. Stemming from the quick memorization of times tables, MES has developed the Goo Goo Dan format to help students instantly recall and speak the various tenses. For example, in math terms, 4 times 4, 16. 8 times 8, 64. 9 times 9, 81. In English terms, using the verb work, if I want to ask you about now, are you working now? If I want to ask you about yesterday, did you work yesterday? If I want to ask you about tomorrow, are you going to work tomorrow? If I want to ask you about any time in the past, have you ever worked? If I want to ask you about recently, have you been working recently? This is why it is extremely important to master your MES Goo Goo Dan. It's the core of speaking English and our teaching. Every tense is provided to you on our website. We recommend that you choose a tense per week and practice running through a Goo Goo Dan as quickly and fluently as possible. How do you practice an MES Goo Goo Dan? It's easy. Watch me. Suppose I want to practice present progressive. First, I choose a verb, participate, plus the time reference, today. Then I plug the verb and the time reference into the questions and the answers, like this. Am I participating today? Yes, I'm participating today. Are you participating today? Yes, you're participating today. Is Lucy participating today? Yes, she's participating today. Is Dan participating today? Yes, he's participating today. Are we participating today? Yes, we're participating today. Are they participating today? Yes, they're participating today. Go through the entire conjugation. Practice several more times for pronunciation and fluency. Make sure you try answering with positive answers and negative answers. If you practice a Goo Goo Dan every day, you'll master the tenses without ever having to think in your native language. Let's do an example using the verb study. Pay attention to my speed. Yesterday, I studied. Now, I'm studying. Every day, I study. Tomorrow, I am going to study. Recently, I've been studying. Just like the times table, speed is everything when it comes to recalling tenses. Our e-lessons are made up of 3 videos, A, B, and C. In the first section, video A, you will fully understand the concept of the lesson by watching explanations and examples. Your teacher will explain how to use different tenses by breaking down the language and making it simple. Keep in mind that it is important to have complete comprehension before you move on to the practice in video B. In all e-lessons, you will be required to listen to commands such as please repeat or please answer. Answering and repeating are essential to building your speaking skills. In the second section, video B, you will have the opportunity to practice what you have learned until you have perfected it. After making a question or an answer, your teacher will say the correct answer and ask you to repeat again. Repetition will help your pronunciation and your memorization of the tense. We recommend that you practice video B at least 3 times. The first time through, you should pay attention to the subtitles and the teacher's commands. The second time through, you should try not using the subtitles and focus more on your pronunciation and intonation. The third time through, you should really concentrate on your fluency. In this way, you can build your confidence and your speed. In the final section, video C, you will be tested on what you have learned. In sections that test questions, you will be asked to translate the questions from your native language. This tests your comprehension fully and requires you to know the vocabulary. You will be asked a question in Korean, and you will have a few seconds to translate and ask the question in English. For example, did you study? Asking questions is always more challenging than making answers, but fluently translating the questions will make you a great speaker. In sections testing answers, you will be asked to answer a question asked in English. For example, did you study? Yes, I studied. Remember, allowing yourself to make mistakes is an important part of the learning process. So don't give up. Go back to video B and keep on practicing until you can say all the answers quickly and fluently. If you master one lesson a day using our method, you'll find that speaking English is easier than ever before. Speaking English is more than what the textbooks say. At MES, we're committed to teaching you the how of speaking English. There are 9 personal skills you must work on along with the lessons in order to completely comprehend and speak fluently. These skills are eye contact, pronunciation, intonation, conviction, fluency, confidence, warmth, naturalness, showing interest in others. We teach our students these skills because becoming a fluent speaker involves not only your voice, but your body language and tone as well. Eye contact is the first step to looking and feeling like an English speaker. During conversation, it is important to maintain eye contact, even if you're shy. Pronunciation is a challenge for any speaker learning a new language, but paying close attention to our teachers will help you learn how to make English sounds perfectly. Intonation in English is often different than Korean. Follow your teacher's voice, and soon English intonation will feel natural to you. Speaking with conviction means speaking with feeling and volume. It's important to mean what you say. Fluency comes with repetition and is a combination of speed and tone. After you've worked on these skills, you can begin to improve your confidence. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Finally, you'll practice your warmth and naturalness. You can work on these by thinking about what your expression looks like and how a native English speaker would perceive you. Be interested, not interesting. This is the secret to being charismatic. So remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it that matters. By working on these personal skills during your e-lessons, you'll see how fast you look and sound just like a native speaker. At MES, we do our best to teach you how to become truly fluent. In the end, it's about your confidence and comfort with the language. It's all about natural communication. That's why we've put together these e-lessons. You can learn the ins and outs of the language anytime, anywhere. Excellent! If at any time you need to take a look at this study guide again, just click on the MES e-lesson study guide and you can watch this video once more. Good luck with all your MES e-lessons!